Hey guys, welcome back. So I got these cylinder guards, as I mentioned, from SW Motech. They arrived pretty quickly because they have everything in stock now. They got a big shipment into Portland, so we have everything in the U.S. and so shipping is pretty quick. But there aren't any videos on how to install these on YouTube. There are lots of videos of how to install the engine guards and whether they're the lower ones or the upper crash bars. But nothing on these. So I will do a walkthrough or a step-by-step install on the cylinder head guards and show you what they look like. So first and foremost, the quality again is amazing from SW Motech. These covers go like this on each one, right? These are billet. They are not plastic and they are not rubber. And they will attach by all these 5 screws that go up here. All the screws and all the supplies are fitted, and I'll show you how to mount them. You're going to need a 3 millimeter Allen wrench and a 4 millimeter Allen wrench, and that should fit all of these screws here. So let's keep going. All right, so the first thing we got to do is mount this to the guard. And we're going to do that. The first thing we're going to do is pop in these rubber bumpers that help cushion any kind of impact from the guard to the actual cylinder head. So there's 2 sizes that you'll see. One's a little bit thinner than the other. There's a fatter one and a thinner one, and they also have the same configuration for the other side. So you take the thinner one and you stick it in through here, just like that. And then you take the other one and you stick it in this hole. You can't put it in the wrong hole just because the holes are different where the screws go in, the 5 screws, and then the 2 rubber ones. So that's how it's gonna look on the inside. So now that we have those inserted, we are going to take 5 of these silver small screws, and we're going to apply some Loctite to them. We're gonna take our 3 millimeter Allen wrench, and we are going to screw that one in. I don't have to tighten it just yet. Just trying to line up the holes. Okay, now that they're all in, tighten them down. I don't know the torque specs, so don't ask. Just good and tight. They do have Loctite on them, so don't worry about them rattling loose. All right, so now that it's in, that I've installed it, you'll see. That's the way it looks like from behind, and the way it's gonna look like from the front. The last step on this side is to connect this plastic piece with this screw, and it's gonna go right here, just like that. Let me show you. It's gonna go just like that. So let's put that on. And there you have it, mounted up. Bolt goes right through there. So this side is done. All right, so here you have it on the right side as well, all mounted up. Again, the fatter rubber grommet right here goes on the back side, right? So if you're facing the cylinder head, fatter one goes on the back side, skinnier grommet, rubber grommet goes on the inside to kind of cushion and protect or dampen any damage that might happen to the cylinder head once this makes contact. Again, this is billet, this is aluminum, and they're all tight. And I lied about the torque specs. They're in the instructions. They're 5.5 Newton meters for these 5 bolts, as well as this little bad boy right here. So there you have it. Both are now ready to be mounted up to the bike. All right, for mounting to the bike, we're going to need a T25 Torx in order to remove these 3 bolts. 1, 2, and 3. All right. right, so we got one of the bolts in there. Got to line this up again and put in this little bad boy. Line it up with the hole. Let's just get it started. Right. Okay, so that's started. Perfect. Now let's do this hole right in here. I'm going to use the bigger bolt. We're going to use the bigger bolt with the same size spacer. Take our 4mm for this bigger bolt. Screw it in a little bit. And then we're going to take the 3mm for the top 2 bolts. So one thing to notice is on this side, that little cup type of spacer that we put in, this just fits in right onto that existing bolt on the cylinder head. So that's why it was cupped like that. So let's tighten these up. Let's put the last bolt in. All right, here you go. Tighten them all up. Fits like a glove. If you look in between, you'll see the bumpers, those rubber grommets. Sorry, a little hard to get in there. But you'll see that they're pressed up against. They're not really pressed up hard, but they will cushion the cylinder head if there's impact. Hopefully I never have to try that out. All right, same thing on this side, three Torx screws with a T25, 1, 2, and 3. Put that in there. I'm gonna slide it in. All right, well, there you have it. Right side is done as well. That's how they look from the sides. From the rears, you'll see that this little billet bump is flush with the actual bar. So in the event of a tip over, it slightly protrudes. It would absorb some impact as well. So here's how the SW Motechs look. Engine bars along with the cylinder head guards. There you have it. Show you on the inside where the rubber grommets are. Really good fit. Just follow the directions. Again, the torque specs are 5.5 Newton meters on the bolts here. These ones I just tighten good and tight. That's about it. I mean, the bolts that were already there from the OEM were super easy to unscrew, so that means that, you know, they didn't have them tightened too much anyways. So there you go, boys and girls. There it is. You know, I like the Hepco and Beckers, but I just like the design of these so much better. There you have it. More aggressive angles. And a nice little package. Looks pretty aggressive. All right. Thanks again for subscribing to the channel, guys. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And thanks for hitting those like buttons. Until next time.